Do you start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Christopher Martinez. This is our my negative cross-examination.
And my name is Quest.
Okay, you talked a bit about helium-3 and how it's important to go to the moon specifically to mine this, and how there's a substantial amount there. But I just read recently in an article at MIT that they were still trying to figure out how to uh, develop it into a power source, like a real power source here. And I heard that they were still working on like a reactor to do this. So is that technology available, or is that something that we're still working on?
I believe, I'm not totally sure, but I believe that we already have the technology available, and we would put in helium-3 into a nuclear reactor in the same fashion that we'd put plutonium or uranium into a reactor. And why helium-3 is better for that source is it provides cleaner energy. But yes, I do believe that we have the technology, and if not, I believe it's only a few years away.
Okay, now kind of staying along the lines of this helium-3 in particular. Once we do get there, is this something that we can do completely on our own, or are we going to need funding by private organizations? And by that, I guess what I'm kind of trying to get into is who's going to own this? Who's going to be able to have the control of this? I mean, are we going to be able to have a say so? Is there any kind of law intact about that, or is it going to kind of is it up for grabs in a sense?
Well, so what I think is that the moon, everything that we're going to be doing on the moon is going to have to be funded by everybody. It's going to have to be done by all countries. It's not going to be owned by any one person. And in 1967, there's a Space Act signed that says that no country is allowed to own the moon or allowed to own terrestrial property. So I think that if this is all done, there's going to have to be an agreement, or it's going to have to all be done by all the countries as one main group effort.
Okay. Uh, Now, as far as that, right now, I know that China is actually going to be one of the first countries that actually gets to mine the moon. Are there any plans that you know of, or is there anything that may give them kind of like the one up on America? Is there going to be any kind of conflict that you foresee, or that there is right now, at least in the media, or any information on how that might be a huge issue as far as us being able to have any type of say so over the moon, since nobody technically owns it?
Well, I don't think that I. It's a good question. I think that China is will probably get to the moon first, and they aren't as concerned with everybody else's feelings in the matter, because if they get there first and they do somehow establish property on the moon, and they somehow start mining, that provides an enormous amount of income and economical power. So they might be looking at it as, oh hey, I get there first, and if they don't care about the previously made arrangements, and they don't go out of their way to make arrangements with other people, I feel like that they're just gonna exploit it and just get economic power from the moon.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that's my negative cross examination.
Yeah.